Hey, and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a review of the Lonepeak 7 Ultra shoes today. I picked these shoes up about 30 days ago and I've used them several times and did a lot of research before I bought these shoes. And there were mixed reviews on the Lonepeak 7. They're pretty iconic trail running shoes, minimalist trail running shoes. Lonepeak 7s was I guess a change from the past. I have found these to be very unique considering I've been running for many years, and the first time I've ever used minimalist shoes. So I figured I'd give you my opinion after about 30 days of using them, which I really haven't used them that much. Still more research to be done. But I would say I've used them in 3 different ways. So I've walked with them, and I've hiked in the mountains with them, and I've run on trails with them. And to start, getting the feel for the Ultras, I just walked in them. My wife and I, we usually take a walk most every night, and it's probably about 2 miles. And so, yeah, the minute I put them on, you can feel the ground very well. And it's definitely, you can feel everything compared to what I'm used to running in, which are, running shoes. I use New Balance 1080s, so they're pretty well cushioned with about I guess 10 millimeter drop or so. So that's much different than an ultra minimalist shoe, for sure. But I walked in them, could feel the ground. They were nice to walk in, but I kind of felt like I was wearing them where I shouldn't, since I was on the road. Just didn't feel right to walk in them. So I have only walked in them a couple times. It was really to try to start breaking them in. But where I really got the first feel for their performance was hiking in North Carolina in the Blue Ridge Parkway. Went for a hike on the Altra Trail, which is an amazing trail, by the way. If you ever go to North Carolina Brevard area, they have some amazing trails, starting with my favorite, which is Altra. So we hiked 2 peaks. I'll show you a couple videos here of our hiking. So we had some ascents, some rocky areas. The overall hike was probably about, I'm going to say, 5-mile loop. And the grip and traction on these shoes is amazing, as you can see here. This is one of the best gripping shoes that I've found, that I've worn in the past. And the only other trail shoes that I've worn, again, are probably Adidas. From what I've found, the traction is pretty amazing on those, for sure. So that's a plus. And going uphill, going downhill, very good traction. Of course, it has this feature on the back for the downhills, which I discovered from watching videos. I probably wouldn't have known what it was, but I thought about it coming downhill, so I guess it did make a difference. But the shoes, I could feel every rock. So after 5 miles, the bottom of my soles were a bit sore. I think that's just part of minimalist shoes, and being able to break them in, weren't so sore that, it caused me much of a problem. I recovered from that, fairly quickly. But, you definitely have to get used to these shoes. So I ran over to the Congaree National Park to do a run this morning. So I really hadn't had the opportunity in the last 30 days to really do a trail run, because there's not a lot of great trails where I live. I have to travel probably about 45 minutes to get to a decent trail to run on. So I went to the Congaree National Park, and they have a trail, and it runs through a swampy area. But the trail's a nice trail. So I figured I will try them out on the trail, see how they work. Put them on today, ran the trail, which was about 6-mile loop, And for the most part, it was kind of a rooty trail, a lot of roots. But overall, I love them. I mean, I really do love them. They're cool shoes. They're different. I would wear them without a doubt on hikes, walks, on trails, and running. I'll just have to, I'm still not sure that I want to run in them. But hope this was helpful for anybody who was looking to buy Lone Peaks. I would recommend them, you know, even as a second shoe or a primary shoe if you want to condition yourself, or you're used to these minimalist shoes. I would say go out and buy you a pair. And these are the Lone Peak 7s, so they have a Lone Peak 8 out now. Got a discount on these. It's one of the reasons I went ahead and I wanted to test and, you know, try it out, since I'd never, you know, done the minimalist style shoe here. So yeah, I recommend it.